Hey everyone, welcome to Death Moth Tarot. My name is Red and I want to thank you all for being here. Today's pick a card reading is focused on the good news, so we're going to be focusing on what positive things you guys can look forward to soon, okay? So we have three options as always. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take a second, pause the video if you need to. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if today's messages do resonate. Timestamps will be listed below and we will go ahead and jump into pile number 1. Hey guys, if you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. Again, today we are focusing on the good news, positive messages, and see what you guys have to look forward to. We're going to start with your tarot cards first, and then we will jump into your oracle. First out, we have the Fool. Fresh energy, moving into the springtime. Well, it's spring where I am. Okay, we have 2. The Star in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. Let's get 2 more. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hermit. Oh. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. You guys said you're going your own route. You're singing your own song. A new tune at that. Okay. You guys switched it up on the drop of a dime almost, it feels like, or you're about to. Now, don't take this the wrong way when I say it, but what I'm getting from this is internally you felt like you were either A, being too nice, you know, B, playing it too safe, or maybe being a little naive, always being the nice one and being taken advantage of, something like that. You're like, I'm no longer gonna continue playing this game. I'm not singing the same song. I'm no longer the victim. I am choosing to go my own route. I'm choosing to follow my own goals, my own intention setting, and like following through with it. You get what I'm saying? You're choosing to not only boss up internally, but externally, okay? And spiritually with the Hermit as well, and the Hierophant, okay? What I'm seeing from this, though, is you glowing up and leveling up in a way that is almost unrecognizable, okay? I know it sounds like a lot, but your first card out was the Fool. Fresh energy, a complete turnover, okay? Complete difference than what you were previously doing and receiving is what I'm getting from this. You're setting a new standard, a new normal, a new routine, new regular for you. And that is also what your life looks like, your lifestyle, but also what you're, again, receiving. There's something here about what you're receiving and what you were not receiving previously, or what you're not receiving now compared to the energy that you will be moving into. I feel like you guys often got the short end of the stick in life, or you just felt like people took advantage of you, okay? Maybe you felt like you always got the short end of the stick in all situations of life. Regardless, you got sick of that stuff. You're like, no more. I'm no longer dealing with this, or you will soon be saying that, and it will be coming to fruition for you rather quickly, is what I'm seeing. Just one day you'll wake up and say, I've had enough, and this is the day that I am turning into this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Not only am I sound and sure within myself, but like my reality, my lifestyle, my home life, my finances, anything that I can touch and see is also secure, okay? So let's get you guys some more. I'm seeing a definite increase in your stability, heavy increase in stability. That is the good news, okay? Let's see what we get with your oracle. We have celebration, but also this is showing thanks to possibly your spirit guides. Like if you work with your spirit guides, or you pray to your angels, or whoever, whatever you pray to and believe in, showing gratitude for that support if you have no other support but yourself, okay? There is much to celebrate coming in, and times when you didn't have much to have faith and hope in, you had faith and hope in spirit, yourself, your higher self. There was something for you to believe in, if nobody else, okay? And those are the ones that always have your back all the time. Those are the ones that are always rooting for you, always in your corner, always looking out and protecting you, trying to make sure that people can no longer take advantage of you. You get what I'm saying? That is something to celebrate. Financial increase, financial income, that is also something to celebrate. Making more money and enjoying it as well. You get what I'm saying? But I see there being an increase in your spiritual practice as well, a spiritual routine. Regardless, there's much to celebrate is what they're saying. We have the shadow in reverse, exactly. The King of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, the shadow in reverse. You have already dealt with and handled your fair share of shadow work and having to constantly be faced against people who have not done theirs, okay? Having to constantly face people who cannot face their shadow when you have already faced yours. You guys will constantly bump heads. No matter what you do, there will be something wrong, or they will see something wrong with you as a whole, okay? Because something about you speaks to their unhealed demons. You get what I'm saying? They automatically would attack that. That's a lot. I know that's got a little heavy really quick, but overall, you guys have faced your fair share right now. This is time for you to reap rewards, okay? The shadow work is over for you guys right now. The dark days are over for you right now. It is time to, again, step into fresh energy, which is this Queen of Pentacles. That is your new normal, okay? So the good news is your day-to-day, your normal is much happier. You don't have to worry about this, guys, okay? We have masculine energy, so it doesn't matter how you identify. You could be feminine, you know, the queen, but you're tapping into masculine energy, and that is what's helping you reap the biggest reward right now. You're like manipulating the energy, okay? You're utilizing energy to your best ability, and it's working for you, okay? And if you are masculine, you could be using feminine energy to reap a bigger reward. The masculine and the feminine is being balanced. Therefore, you are able to gain the biggest reward, okay? Individually, on your own. So let's get to the bottom of the deck. We have work. So something here with your job, your career, what you're focused on, your goals, projects. You could work for yourself. Doesn't matter. You guys are working on expansion right now. That is your main goal, is what I'm seeing, is growth and expansion. Rapid growth at that. I'm seeing by June. I am recording this at like the very end of March. We are about to move into April, but you're saying like to yourself, maybe you're saying by June or by summer, I would like to see this be at least off the ground. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're still at the foundation, but it's off the ground. You get what I'm saying? Underneath that, we have the Sun God, okay? More positive energy. But it takes a driving force. It is going to take ambition and drive, determination, focus in order for you to get this off the ground successfully, but also rather quickly, okay? That's where celebrating again. You're achieving some of your goals and you're getting money along the way to make sure that your pockets are still good, okay? So let's get you guys some more oracle. See if you can clarify what some of this is as well. Seeing increase though, increase with finances for sure. Maybe expansion within your job. We have trick. So I'm hearing trick no good. Be cautious of like get rich quick schemes. I know it's like tax season too. Just be cautious. I need to stop laughing. It's really not funny. I'm sorry. If people ask to like borrow money right now, and it doesn't sound right, just be cautious, okay? They don't want you again to be taken advantage of. Just because I'm doing better financially doesn't mean I'm obligated to share that with you, and especially if it's not for a good reason, okay? Again, there's something here about people taking advantage of you being a genuinely good person or a kind person. You get what I'm saying? I feel like people take advantage of you being a genuinely kind person. Something like that. Anywho, trick no good. Don't worry about it, guys. Your spirit guides are very active still. We have adaptation. You guys are very, very intelligent. You guys are able to quickly maneuver, is what they're telling me. Like, you can quickly maneuver around obstacles or blockages, problem solvers, things like that. You guys can figure things out rather quickly. So anything that you may face, you can easily manipulate and overcome. But you don't do this with people. There's something, you don't do this with people. You'll do it with life. You'll beat the system. You'll trick the system. Take it however it applies. Like, take it however it applies. But you guys don't do that to people, okay? You don't take advantage of people. But there's something here that you can still manipulate and adapt to in order for you to manipulate the time period, okay? I don't want to say outdated, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe you guys are thinking rather old school with your goals, your plans, your intentions, doing it literally by hand. But maybe you guys need to get a little more digital or incorporating more online presence with what you're doing in order for you to get a bigger outcome, again, financially, okay? We were talking about expansion. So I feel like this adaptation with your finances and your goals, your work, your job, career, projects, that would be you updating and adapting to the current time period, which everything is online, okay? If that's not something you're already working on, a website, maybe an Etsy, YouTube yourself. If that's not something you're working on, maybe social media, things like that. It's a starting point for you, okay? So let's get you guys some more. We have memory. So again, okay, it's something that you already know how to do. Again, when I get this card, sometimes I get the message of muscle memory. You could be artist, or you could like make things with your hands. Again, woodwork is something I'm hearing as well, like the wood burning thing. I don't know, be careful with that stuff. Anywho, it's something that you know how to do, something you've done long term, is something that you're able to make money from, and it's something you're able to make money from online, okay? And they want you to focus on that. That is the good thing, because it will be successful. That is the good news. They're clarifying you that as long as you apply the work, I mean, I'm getting June. I was getting June earlier. That could only apply to 1 or 2 people, but June is not far away. It's 2 months away, 60 days to get something off the ground successfully. That's very quick. You get what I'm saying? It's very quick. So, something to think about. But it's something you already know how to do. You could definitely brush up, of course, you know, brush up, do some research if you need to, you know, freshen up your skills if you feel like you haven't done it in a little while. But regardless, it's like riding a bike to you is kind of what they're saying. And that is why they want you to capitalize on it a little bit and make some money. They want you to make money off of it. If you're not already, and if you are already working at this is a project you've been working at, there is ways for you to adapt and change again with what you're already doing, to change it up just enough, freshen it up just enough to where you're able to make more money, or the money that you felt like you weren't seeing before is kind of what I'm getting, okay? We have victory. Exactly. That was the clarification behind that masculine energy. That driving force, that determination is leading you straight to victory. That is the good news. Whatever your goal, your intention, your manifestation, your project, your job, wherever you want to see advancement and growth when it comes to your material world, okay, the material plane, they're clarifying you're already victorious in spirit. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and knock it out. They want you to follow through. Bottom of the deck, we have power, and this is Aries. I am recording this in Aries season. They want you to start now, guys. The time is now. Your power is built up enough. Your energy is built up enough. There is enough momentum behind this. Actually, let me move this over to the other side. There's enough momentum behind this. It's ready to go already. That's why it's going to be going from ground level up so rapid. It's because it's already happening in spirit. They're waiting on you, actually, okay? They're actually waiting on you guys. So the good news is, you guys, in the beginning, you were ready for something new. You were tired of singing the same old song, same old outcome, same old results with people and connections, jobs, whatever it was in life. You felt like you were getting the short end of everything. And they're saying you wanted a change for yourself. And you were right on the money, okay? Literally. But you guys were right on the money, right at the right time. Absolutely. Your intuition is on point, and though you had to kind of tune in and focus on yourself and be a little selfish, be a little bit more quiet, it's paying off. Your focus is absolutely directed in the right area. Okay, that's what this is. That focus and that drive behind it, that power we were talking about, that's what's bringing you victory. Just working at it and doing the proper work, the proper steps, taking proper action. It will not take you long. There's absolute speed here, guys. Okay. We have table, hard work ahead. So that with the trick, especially you doing what you already know, not changing it up, not trying to like do any get rich quick schemes, you know, stuff like that. No shortcuts. You guys are not the type to take shortcuts. That's why it was trick no good. I'm going to do the work. You don't have to worry about me. You know, there was a little bit of talk about updating to or adapting to, you know, the digital world, which I'm a 90s baby and I still struggle with it myself. Don't get me wrong. It's a little tough adapting to this digital world, but what is old school about me is I'm going to still do the labor behind it. I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to do the hard work behind it. You can't talk me out of it with a get rich quick scheme because I'm not falling for it. Okay. That's not even my personality type. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. Okay. But people still may try to offer you things, or maybe when whatever it is you're doing, you know, maybe it gets off the ground and then people are like, oh, you know, maybe we can invest here or do this or do a podcast or, you know, whatever it is people are doing these days. Maybe we can just partner up and do something together. And you're just like, it doesn't even sound good. I'd rather kind of focus on myself and do my own thing right now. I don't really want to partner up or work for or work with anyone right now. Time to go out and have fun. So adapting part of that lifestyle of kind of crappy connections maybe or those people who were like taking advantage of you, of course. You're meeting new people. Part of your level up and your transformation, your change, this fresh start, you know, turning over a new leaf, that does talk about you going out and having more fun and meeting people along the way, people who have stuff going on in their own lives. Okay, positive influences, positive people to be around, positive people who like you're moving and advancing in life, you're moving forward and they're moving forward in their life too. You get what I'm saying? They're fun though. They can keep up and maybe they'll get you going. Maybe you're the type that likes to sit at home by yourself a lot, or you were kind of forced to because you would rather not be around certain types of energy. And now they're saying, no, you're not going to be around that anymore. There's so much to go out there and have fun with and so much to do, so much to celebrate, so much to experience is kind of the energy that I'm getting. We had a card that fell on the floor and it was stepping into a new experience. And that's what we were talking about. Fresh start. An Aries season. It's starting for you now. We have victory again. Victory in some endeavor. Whatever it is that you guys are individually, of course, there's multiple outcomes, multiple people. Whatever it is that you guys are individually manifesting, that's what's coming to light for you. We do have you are on the road to success along with the work. Along with the work that you're applying, your intention setting, you're manifesting internally, externally, spiritually. It's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? You're dotting all of your T's and crossing all of your I's. We have February that jumped out. Take what applies, of course. You guys could have started technically in February, or things got slow for you. I know this is like wind, but I always take this as like winter. When I see this, it makes me think of cold air, like very chilly. So maybe you guys felt like there was just like stagnant, cold, frozen. What you were doing was just like not moving. Does that make sense? You guys were able to work yourselves out of that. We have affairs with your family. New regular for you, but maybe a new regular with you and your family. Maybe you like previously got a little distant from your family. Maybe you just weren't feeling the best, or you just didn't want to go around too many people because you wanted to work out some things internally or externally for yourself first. But if you do feel like you want to reconnect or deepen your connection to your family, I feel like, especially with like holidays and things like that, but outside of that as well, any way that you can connect to your family, I feel like that would be good for you, okay? Because we do have this card memory with the elephant, and elephants are very family oriented, okay? Maybe you guys are too, but you felt like you were in a place of just, I need to be alone for a minute. okay? You guys are going to want to like reconnect to people, time to go out and have fun. And now it's telling you to connect to family as well, friends and family. There's a fresh start there for you. So that's also some good news. We have wealth. We talked about that, money. That, I guess that is good news as well. Let's get you guys one more. It's definitely something to look forward to. Okay. We have shield. You need to protect yourself. So I did get this brief internal message earlier about kind of people wanting to like hate on you. That's why they were saying like getting you away from people who are not genuinely your people. Just kind of keeping them at arm's length would be a definite way to protect yourself. But also, I feel like protecting your blessings, maybe you feel like you needed to be alone so that way you could focus on things and not tell people your plans and what you had going on, what you had kind of wanted to step into for yourself, because they would have tried to taint it or talk you out of it possibly. I feel like you're doing your best in what you can to protect yourself already, but they want you to continue moving forward. Don't let anyone try to like sweet talk you, or anyone who's already shown their true colors. Don't expect them to have changed like overnight, okay? Unless you're showing me a difference over time, I can't like let you back in after you've already showed me why I had to push you out. You get what I'm saying? And last but not least, we have guaranteed success. That's what I was saying. Victory twice, guaranteed success. You guys are on the road to success. Granted, we have work and hard work ahead. You guys were already stepping into this, okay? You guys already chose. Before you came to this reading, you already knew. I've had enough. I want something more. I want something fresh. I want something new. So you decided to take the first step. They're just clarifying. We already knew what was happening. We already knew what was happening behind the scenes, okay? We already know what's in store for you. We know the wealth behind it, but we also know the connections. We know the fresh start. We know the victory. You're already protected from the people who should not be around you. Now, if you choose to give them a second chance, that is your own free will, if deserving, of course. You get what I'm saying? But regardless, the shield is up. You guys are good in the physical, so don't worry about that already, guys. So that is what I have for you today. I want to thank you for being here and thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if today's messages did resonate for you. I will be back soon with another reading. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose Pile 2, then this is your reading. Again, today's pick a card reading is focused on the good news. We're going to start with you guys' tarot cards first, and then we will jump into Oracle. First out, we have the Tower. We have the High Priestess. We have the Five of Swords. Let's get two more. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Okay. Sorry if you guys hear the helicopter. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like they're sounding the alarm. I'm hearing that you guys had to have like the unbecoming in order to become your true and most authentic self. I feel like you guys went through, or you're about to go through, a major transformation spiritually first. It's a spiritual transformation. I feel like you and your higher self are like integrating and finally becoming one. You, your higher self, your shadow self, this is kind of tapping into that shadow energy as well. It's a lot. It's heavy. I kind of feel like it's hard to breathe right now. You guys may feel like there's like a lot of weight on your shoulders or your chest, a lot of anxiety possibly. Regardless, it was too much. It was too much. You put it down. You guys put it down and you chose to travel a little lighter so that way you can move quickly, move faster. This is fast energy, okay? You wanted fast transformation. You may have initiated this yourself, actually. I don't think this was like divine intervention. I feel like you did this. Something may have triggered you, to be honest. Something may have happened in life. Something big could have happened to you in life or happened around you. And it was like a radical change within you that just erupted, okay? Like a volcano, kind of. and you just said no more. You put your hand up and said no more. Overall, the good news is you said no more. Okay, you initiated a radical change, a big change, a domino effect that will literally affect you for a long time, okay? In the best way, in a good way, okay? Very fast-paced energy, powerful energy. Some of this energy you may not even know how to utilize or use. This power within you is kind of what I'm getting at. You may have also recently tapped into new spiritual gifts as well, and you're not quite sure how to utilize all of this energy, okay? They're saying to be very clear, very precise with what you're manifesting, because you'll get exactly what you're asking for right now, okay? This is a huge shift within your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, and your spiritual being overall. So moving forward out of this heavy energy, now that I am in this Eight of Wands and this transformation, what web am I weaving, okay? What am I doing? What am I intentionalizing for myself, my life, my future? I put down a lot of excess weight to make room. I have room to gain right now. What am I gaining is the energy that I'm getting. They want you to give your goals, your manifestations, give them a name, give them power. Put energy behind that. Because I feel like you guys may have so much energy pent up. That's where that heaviness could also be coming from. What do I do with this energy within me? It's creative energy, this ball right here. What do I do with it? You get what I'm saying? You guys may be feeling very antsy as well, very fidgety. Sorry, I'm just giving you like little side things to help and see if that resonates with anyone. Regardless, they want you to learn how to use this. They want me to say it. I wasn't going to say it. They're saying Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, yeah, they are wanting you to utilize the energy properly and really intentionalize your life right now, okay? What do you want? Everything will look different for everyone. Regardless, you guys initiated change. And this came out in pile 1, but this is the card of celebrate. You guys have a lot to celebrate here soon. Once you decide what you want. What do you want? And then you will get it. And then you have that to celebrate. Does that make sense? And that was the same message in pile 1. A little different, very different. But overall, they were saying you will be victorious. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. Be careful what you ask for, because you will get it. But as long as you know what you want, you're going to get it, and you'll be happy. You get what I'm saying? We have love. Maybe you're wanting more of just love in life, the things you love to do in life, having things around you and being surrounded by all of the things that you love, maybe like within your home space, or just like living the life that you love. I'm getting that someone here wants to constantly travel, like wants to just always be on the go traveling. That's something you would love, going all the places that you love. That's what you want your life to look like. Okay, well then that's what you intentionalize. You get what I'm saying? All of the big things, all of the big things, all of the things that you didn't think were attainable right now, or that you could have done with the previous energy. That's why you brought radical change. That's what they want you to focus on now, because you have gone through, or you're about to go through, a radical change. You won't get the same result. You'll get a positive result this time. You get what I'm saying? Put your heart into it, okay? Put your heart into it. There's a lot of weight on the chest space, okay? Also take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Okay, now this is the card of, this makes sense, okay? So what happens here is, there's not really a name for this, but I mean, it's her name, I can't pronounce it, but there's not really a name for this word. But what's happening is, people are giving her their sins, their wrongdoings, their mishaps, the things that they wish they could have done differently. They're giving it over to her, and she's taking it in, and she's transforming it into something else, transforming it, rebirthing it. Death and rebirth. We have death, we were talking about radical change, and we have the Tower, okay? You guys chose to give over your past life, your previous life. Give it over. This is not what I'm living in anymore. You gave it up for the new, okay? That is huge. Okay? You gave over your previous life, everything that was yesterday and beyond, and said, okay, I will give you this in exchange for this. That's what's happening here. That's why they're saying be very intentional, because you'll get exactly what you're asking for. So if you guys like write down things, or maybe you guys say prayers, maybe you guys do a little work, you know, cough, cough, hint, hint. Take what applies. Be cautious, be clear, be strategic, okay? Okay, this is the card of flux. But what this is talking about is why this is so important, and we were talking about that domino effect, a huge radical shift in the chain of events in your life, is because it's not just your life, but also you are the embodiment of your ancestors, and everything that you are is everything that they are. Everything that you are is everything that everyone who comes after you is as well, okay? You yourself play a key role in the domino effect of your ancestry, your bloodline, your people. Your specific lifetime, your specific story is crucial because it sets the tone for what's to come next, okay? And I feel like usually when I read this card as you guys, the viewer. This is us on Earth. We're the ones holding the, you know, the Earth. But this is us. This would be like our higher up ancestors, our distant ancestors, let's say, and all the ones who came between us. In this particular situation with you guys, and this is the first time I've gotten this, I'm getting you guys as this one. You guys are the high ranking, in a hierarchy, if we're thinking. You guys are the high ranking one. You guys are the ones setting the tone. Usually we're the ones who are coming after and kind of working with what we have, but what I'm getting with you guys is, no, you're setting a new tone for everybody, not just yourself, okay? And even if that was not your intention, that's fine and dandy, but they're saying what you're doing here is so big that it affects everyone after you in a positive way, okay? You're able to manifest right now on an insane level. I'm just gonna say it. Be very careful, okay? Be careful with it, but you guys are able to manifest right now. That is the good news. And we have the card of realization. I feel like you guys may just like be realizing your true power. Maybe you guys weren't the type to like really believe in the law of attraction. Maybe you were a little like skeptical in the past. Maybe you thought like intention setting, like, oh, I've done it before, it didn't work the last couple times, I'm not gonna try it again. And something triggered you, some type of change within your perspective, within your spirit, your thought process. Because this is in the mental, if you look. This is what's in her mind, her headspace, okay? Something shifted within you that really opened you up spiritually. And it was very much so needed. But within the process, everything else that was kind of sleeping was woken up within you as well. And that's where that kind of overwhelming energy, that ball of energy within you comes from. Possible spiritual gifts and abilities as well. The self-realization, though, that I myself am the magician. And in your specific situation, you're not only the magician of your life, but you're also the magician of your descendants' lives, okay? So it's a lot to take in. It can be a little bit heavy for you guys, a big responsibility in a sense, even if you didn't ask for it. But they're letting you know, like, not only are you important, but your life path is very important. That's why they want you to do everything that speaks to you and everything that you love, because that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing for you and yours, okay? Whatever speaks to you, you're right about it, okay? We have the card of courage. I feel like previously, before, you know, in the past life that you just recently or you're about to give up and walk into a new, I feel like you guys were a little afraid. I feel like that's something you're letting go, is fear. Fear is always going to be there, but you're letting your courage speak louder than your fear. Absolutely. You guys could be Leos, but fire energy is very important as well. And this is also that fire energy I was getting. It's very fast-paced energy, and it can be a little overwhelming if you're feeling it internally, until you know how to use it. And I feel like you guys will be learning how to use it, okay? We have strength. Wow, power. you guys are gaining a lot of spiritual and energetic power. Absolutely. And it's showing externally. You guys could feel a little like intimidating to other people. You don't necessarily have to like dim it down, by no means, but it could be intimidating. Okay, it could be intimidating. Don't back down because of that. Do not back down. Wow. We have the power card. We have the power card. Okay. Aries, Leo, fire, 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 power, strength, courage. Wow. You guys have a lot of fire energy coming in, a lot of quick-paced, fast energy. Go ahead and ask for it now, because you'll get it. Work on it. And it's big. It's not little things. These are big goals. We have wisdom. Okay, you guys are ready. That's why. You guys gained the wisdom that you needed to along the way. And you guys could be also right now or soon be receiving spiritual downloads. Possibly tapping into your own Akashic records, okay? That takes practice. That takes skill. That's why it's a little overwhelming if you went from like silence and nothing to all of this. That's a big change. But you're ready. You guys are absolutely ready to take on the big goals, the big dreams. They want you to stop playing it small. Don't play it safe. Go big or go home. Bottom of the deck is the fear card, and it is in reverse. I'm not taking them in reverse, but we did talk about that. You guys left the fear behind. There's no space for fear with courage, strength, power, and wisdom. Like, you guys have the full package needed right now, okay? This is all going to apply different for everyone, but overall, you're winning. Okay? Whatever it is that you want, you're winning. Absolutely. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers, some individual messages with our tea leaves before we close out. We have a temporary situation, exactly. If you guys haven't already stepped over and given up the old life for the new, it's coming very, very soon. Like, this is a quarter moon here. A quarter moon is not that far away. It's not that long, okay? Very drastic, quick change is happening. Temporary situation. It's a tent. Maybe you guys will have to pack light, pack quickly. Maybe some of you guys are moving very fast, okay? Take what applies, regardless. Right now or the past, that was all temporary. We do have coins, and I was going to say money. Some of you guys may not have had the money to move, and you're going to see that very quickly. You're just going to come up with the money to move almost overnight. It feels like one day you have it, or one day you don't have it, the next day you have it. I can now get myself out of a situation that was not bringing me happiness, or put me in a situation of fear. I didn't feel safe there. I didn't enjoy my home, my environment, things like that. Regardless, your lifestyle, the old one, the new one, take what applies. It's happening soon. The shift from old to new is happening soon, regardless of where you're at in the journey. We have triumph over obstacles and troubles. Eagles are also very, very intelligent as well. There's an intelligence and wisdom there with that animal energy, let's say. Changing your perspective. Again, I know usually that talks about the hawk, but I do think about that with birds in general, a higher perspective. We have a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, so for some of you, you guys can just be stubborn people, and you may fight the current as opposed to like going with it out of fear of what the new is, because you don't have a solid plan yet. There is a talk of planning here. What are you intentionalizing for yourself? You guys may not know still. Some of you guys may just, it's a blank slate, clean slate. You have no idea. That's a little intimidating. Like, how can I take a leap of faith when I don't know where I'm going? They're saying, regardless, you're going. We can push you, or you can take the first step, but you're going, okay? So this is something that's supposed to happen for you, and it's giving you a lot of rewards. It's giving you a lot of energy. It's giving you a lot of power, okay? Energetically, spiritually, and in the physical. It's worth the step. It's absolutely worth it. Bottom of the deck, we have a fair woman. Now, this could be you. This could be someone else. This could literally mean a fair woman. Someone who is fair, sees both perspectives, takes things evenly, fairly, you know, things like that. Take what applies. I usually take that more so as like fair though, like not the way they look. We have situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Temporary situation. Okay, so with this change, this radical change, something in your physical environment is changing. Could be the home, could be a car, could be a job, could be a pet even. Like there's something changing. You could be remodeling. Something's changing physically, okay? There's something about what you can look and feel and see with your eyes that's very temporary, but it could either go left or right very quickly. Okay, you can get either a little overzealous with the coins behind it, possibly the transformation. It could either cost you a whole lot, or it could be within your budget, if that makes sense. They want you to balance your finances and just balance your life right now as much as you can. Don't get too caught up in the increase, because we are talking about you guys balancing yourself and kind of gaining power in the spirit. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to the physical realm, they want you to still stay leveled, stay grounded, not get ahead of yourself. With the transformation, you may want to level up in every area at one time, but they still want you to be smart about it, okay? And you guys could have some, like I said, some of you could be moving, and it could be rather quickly, so they want you to, of course, like, cross all your T's, dot all your I's, do it as quick as you can, okay? To the best of your abilities, of course. We have a wish is granted. So you guys have some financial goals or intentions that you have set or you're about to set that will come to fruition, that will help you with this transformation that you're making. Again, like I said, you're giving up your old life, which maybe you felt like was lacking financially. You're giving that up for increase. You're giving it up for more, for better, okay? You will be successful, at least in the financial department, is what they're clarifying for you. Keep your life in balance. That's what we were just talking about. Of course, I'm not saying you guys are like greedy or anything like that, but we're all human, okay? We like material things every now and then. You guys may be put in a situation where you can have all of the material things. You can have them all if you want them. If there's something you want to afford, there's like this, oh, well, if I can't afford it 3 times, then I'm not going to get it. Well, you can afford it 3 times, okay? But they're still saying, be intentional with even your purchases and the things that you're indulging in, focusing on, entertaining, people, places, things. Is it conducive or in alignment with my intentions and what I have going on? If not, do I need it? Okay? Regardless, you're going to be able to kind of do what you want. And I think that's why they're kind of reminding you, like, let's stay balanced spiritually. You know, 1 foot in spirit, 1 foot on earth, of course, but don't get a little ahead of yourself. I feel like that's reiterating. It's a big amount, okay? Family wishes come true. A wishing well. I feel like you guys set intentions, or you're about to set intentions that are bigger than you. It's literally for you and yours, whether you have littles now or not. You don't only wish well for yourself, you wish well for others and the ones you genuinely love and care about. You want to see everybody around you win, and for that you will be blessed as well, okay? You're not selfish people. When you love someone, you want the best for them. You want to see them doing well, if not better than you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want everyone around you to reap the benefits of not only your blessings, but you want them to be blessed as well. And when you're saying your prayers, I'm getting this message of like prayers as well. When you're saying your prayers, you pray for them too, if you do pray. You get what I'm saying? But because of that, like, you're even more lucky. You get what I'm saying? Wishing well. I feel like you're even more lucky with this wish because you're incorporating other people's well-being into it. Bottom of the deck, we have happiness. A lot of happiness. The spring energy, summer energy, very fast. Very soon you will be able to reap the harvest. You'll be walking into that new reality, that new life, that new environment, possibly a new home, driving off the lot with your new car. You know what I mean? You guys are getting exactly the things that you want And there's so much power behind it. All of this fire energy underneath here is ridiculous. Like, they actually were like, that's why they were kind of warning you, utilize it well, because you're either A, gonna get exactly what you asked for in a good or a bad way. You get what I'm saying? They want you to be cautious. So, but it's because there's so much power. There's so much power here, guys. So that is what I have for you guys today, okay? So I want to thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if today's messages did resonate. I will be back soon. Bye-bye. Hey, guys. If you chose pile 3, then this is your reading. Again, today's pick a card reading is focused on the good news. We're going to start with you guys' tarot cards first, and then we will jump into the oracle. First out, we have the World in reverse with the Empress. If you guys can see that. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. One more. Oh, alrighty. The Three of Pentacles wanted to come out. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Pile 3, the good news. Well, first, it looks like you guys have recently completed some old cycles that didn't really measure up to who you are and your capabilities, your possibilities in life. Maybe you guys felt like you were being shortchanged or shorthanded in life, getting the short stick in life, and you guys recognized the pattern and you realized it could have been something that you were doing internally, and it could possibly pertain to your love life as well, your connections to others, realizing that I am allowing this, and in order for me to get something different, I have to stop allowing this. You get what I'm saying? Regardless, it could be a connection with like authority figures, family figures, things like that. Take what applies. It will be different for all of you. Regardless, you guys decided that I will change something within myself, which is me being my true authentic self and not conforming, not, I don't want to say not compromising, but also kind of not compromising, okay? I will shift and move when I feel like it's worth it. I'm not going to shift my position though, or my standpoint, unless it's reciprocal or there's a gain, you know, there's something reciprocal going on between the exchange, let me say. You guys are no longer compromising, no longer settling, and that is the good news. And since you guys are no longer settling, you guys are able to feed into what will feed back into you. You're able to plant new seeds, fresh seeds, start a new path, a new journey, individually, okay? Right now, this is a like fertile soil moment for you guys, pile 3. You guys have almost a clean slate in which you guys are able to formulate any outcome that you guys want right now, but it all comes down to your confidence behind it. The good news is you have the power, but we need the momentum. We need your work ethic behind it. We need your confidence behind it. We need your determination behind it, is what I'm getting from this. Okay, because with that Three of Pentacles, there is physical work behind it. It does talk about plans coming together, ideas coming together, sometimes people coming together, like-mindedness, okay? But regardless, the energy and the efforts that I'm putting in is going into something that I genuinely believe in. Therefore, I am applying the pressure effortlessly because my belief behind it is my driving force. Whatever it is that you are planting in your life with this clean slate, it needs to be something that you are truly passionate about, okay? There will be fear there regardless, but the more passion, the more courage I can muster up for it because I genuinely and truly love what it is that I am feeding into, okay? So they're not denying the fear aspect, but they're saying a way to kind of combat the fear is to mainly invest in the things that you genuinely love, the things that genuinely set you on fire. You get what I'm saying? That light, that spark within you. It is a catalyst. And that is what they're wanting you to focus on right now. That is the good news. You have put yourself in a position of authority over your life right now, and you are able to plant fresh new seeds if you want them, okay? There will always be fear, but there can also be passion and courage that outweighs the fear just enough to get the ball rolling, okay? Just enough to get you out of your comfort zone and into action mode. Alrighty, so we're gonna get you guys some oracle, see what else we can get. But the good news is you are now the one in power, pile 3. You are the one in power. You are the one in control. And we do have a card of transmutation. That's what this is, transmutation. Turning in your old life. This message came up in a previous pile, but turning in your old life, your old outcomes, your old results, your old kind of manifestations in life that didn't come to full fruition, let's say, being shorthanded, turning that into so much more, rebirthing it, turning nothing into something. That's what this card talks about. All of my mishaps, all of the things I'm not proud of, all of the things I wish I could have done differently, I'm going to turn that over to spirit, and in its place, I'm going to rebirth my courage, my strength, my determination, my ambition, okay? Because that can go hand in hand with that authority that you guys have gained, and that's going to get you off the ground. That's what's going to get things going for you, okay? So transmutation is happening in your life, internally and externally, okay? It starts internally with your intention setting, but you guys will be doing the work. We have celebration. This came up in all 3 piles. The good news is you guys will be victorious, which is why there's something to celebrate. They're kind of letting you know ahead of time, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and focus. Go ahead and fine tune. Go ahead and invest in what you're doing. Do it, because we're reassuring you that you will be successful, okay? The outcome is worth celebrating, and you're doing it with spirit, because this is a card of like celebration, but also like ancestor veneration, communing with your spirit guides, things like that, tapping into spirit. Okay, you're doing it side by side with your spirit guides. They're with you, supporting you through this, and they want you to kind of lean on them when it comes to some of your manifestations. Incorporate them in that, okay? There are candles here in the background. Do what you're comfortable with. I'm not, you know, kind of encouraging anyone, but they are saying nonetheless, when it comes to your intention setting, we are right there with you, listening, okay? We're helping you. That is that teamwork. This is the God of wisdom and knowledge, books, studying, research, things like that. You guys may need to do some research for some of the seeds that you guys will be planting, or you guys are accumulating knowledge on it along the way. You may not know everything today, but you will learn as you go, if that makes sense. So if that's one of your fears, maybe you feel like you don't have all of the knowledge that you need to be successful in what it is that you would like to focus on or do in life, they're reassuring you that you won't know everything up front. You will gain along the way, but up until this point, you have gained enough, okay? So don't stutter step, don't walk on eggshells. Walk in your truth and walk confidently. Walk in the knowledge that you have gained up until this point, because you're not a novice. You're not completely clueless. You know enough is what they're saying, okay? Enough to get these seeds planted nonetheless. Alrighty, so let's get you guys some more. We have feminine, so I mean, that does tie in with the Empress, that feminine energy. You could be feminine, it doesn't matter how you identify, but feminine energy is something that is needed, possibly water energy. You could be a water sign. We do have the King of Cups, but water energy, tapping into water energy or water around you to help kind of pull energy, pull power from, kind of re-emerge is the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting rebirth of self as well. Rebirthing into a better version of you, 2.0, let's say, but the lifestyle that you're living is also your life, but 2.0, okay? Tapping into femininity, though, is going to be your saving grace, is what I'm hearing. More peace within, more understanding within. You understand yourself. You understand what you're doing. You understand your manifestations. You understand what's happening behind the scenes. You understand the time that it takes for those seeds to sprout, okay? That understanding outweighs that fear again. Alrighty, because I feel this doesn't normally talk about fear for me, but the intuitive message, psyching yourself out. Your fear is what's stopping you from taking action and being confident. That's what it is. Your confidence is in your femininity or feminine energy. You will find confidence there. Maybe taking better care of yourself as well. Tapping into your body physically and taking better care of it could be something that helps boost your self-esteem, which then boosts your self-confidence. Does that make sense? Next we have chaos. Okay, I feel like, okay, that goes hand in hand with that. The fear and intrusive thoughts, they take over your mind to the point where you could do intention setting and set, you know, intentions for your manifestations and apply yourself spiritually, physically. Your mind psychs out your manifestations because the fear takes over so much, okay? It causes chaos within the mind, and it's also confusion as well. That is what is leaving. That is what is dissipating. That is what they are clearing up, and that is the good news. More clarity, more peace again, more understanding. That outweighs the chaos. So if you guys feel like you struggle on a day-to-day, mentally, emotionally, things like that, more balance and peace internally is happening for you. And if you struggle on a daily, then you know that is amazing news, okay? Peace of mind is amazing news. You guys are winning, is what I'm hearing. You guys are beating this battle right here. It may not go away, but I'm winning. Okay, so let's get you guys some oracle cards. We have care, self-care. You could be a Cancer as well, but more water energy, moon energy as well. There's something here about the energy and manipulation of water. Okay, you guys could also be wanting or needing to take a salt bath, spiritual bath. Maybe you live by a beach or some type of water in which you feel connected to. They want you to go. Okay. We have wisdom. Okay. ᴄᴜᴜ is coming through. Yeah, she's coming through. Okay. That's why they're wanting you to go to the water. There are downloads to be had there, messages to be received. For those of you who live by a beach, you guys may like to go at nighttime specifically, if you're able to. I don't know how that works. I don't live by a beach. But yeah, you guys may like to go, or you feel like talking to the moon is what the energy that I'm getting. So there's something about downloads, being connected to the moon and water. I got another message, but I won't say. We have memory. Memory, okay. Part of this cleansing ritual is what I'm getting from this. A transmutation, transformation, giving up something to gain something, a sacrifice of the old self for the new, a crowning of yourself. It will happen with or near or be initiated with water, if that makes sense to you, okay? It could even be just you intaking a lot of water. Here he is pouring water onto his plants, his seeds. Something with water, okay? Either way, you're cleansing your memories. You're cleansing out the bad, the negative, the residual energy. Heavy spiritual bath, okay? For some of you, heavy spiritual bath. But even intention setting when you're in the shower is helpful, okay? We do have trust. We have the horse, okay? The horse in the tea leaf is short journey. Do you trust us to kind of go blindly, go on this route less traveled blindly and plant new seeds when you don't exactly know what seeds or what flowers you're planting? Do you trust us enough? Okay, do you trust the behind the scenes is what I'm getting from this? Okay, because you only know what you believe to be true based off of your memories. But if we're washing that clean, what do you believe in moving forward? It's a clean slate. You can't believe in those old things because there's no past residual energy to tarnish your thought process moving forward. You get what I'm saying? We're cleansing the mind, that chaos, okay? Residual energy, a lot of shadow work was already done. And there could be some things that are lingering. I'm getting a person could be lingering or attached to you energetically, and you're feeling the remnants of that, and they want you to cut that cord, okay? Nonetheless, do you trust us on this clean slate? Because you have nothing tarnishing or tainting your perspective moving forward. It all comes down to your fear of that leap of faith, okay? Bottom of the deck, provide. Do you trust that the universe will provide? Do you trust us? Do you trust spirit? Pile 3, you guys are my spiritual pile. You guys are my spiritual pile. I usually wouldn't get a message like this from you guys, but there's some underlying fear when it comes to spirit, when it comes to like huge leaps of faith, huge jumps. This could be talking about a complete 180 in your life. That's big. That's a drastic shift, drastic major shift in your lifestyle, from going and thinking on a chaotic wavelength to having a peaceful mind. That's drastically different. Can I trust in what that feels like and looks like? Because I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Do you trust that your spirit guides and the universe will provide? If yes, then that also again outweighs your fear. So there's nothing holding you back here except for you wanting more and not being afraid of it. You guys could have a like very small but still there fear of success as well. Things being bigger than you is what I just heard. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I'm getting emotions though. Unsettled emotions and thoughts, intrusive thoughts, need to plan ahead, need to set yourself up for success. What can I do to clear my mind, body, and spirit? What can I do now that will set me up in the future to live a more peaceful life? Okay? And if that's even talking to or seeing someone, even a special, you know, things like that. It's not my place to say. But regardless of how small or big this problem is for you, this chaos, whether internal or external, what can I do now to set myself up for future success? Because right now things are shaky, but they don't have to continue that way. I don't have to keep walking on these eggshells. Okay? How can I take better care of myself with the care card? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Exactly. You guys are, I don't want to say the words, but they just said, you're not dumb. You're like, you guys are not dumb. That's you guys know exactly what you want. You know where you're going, in a sense. Like, you don't know what the target goal is, but I know what I want from it. I know maybe I want successful finances. I know that maybe I want to have a family, or maybe I want to run a business, or I just want to be financially free, or maybe I want to live on a farm, but I don't know the between A and B. I don't know what the in-between looks like. That's that blind leap of faith. Can you trust that we'll provide for you on that in-between? You know A and B, but you don't know the in-between. We're giving you a clean slate for that right now, to kind of write the story of the in-between. You get what I'm saying? So granted, it is target practice right now, and you know your target at the end, what you want the end of your life to look like. What all do I want to have? But what is the journey? Okay, there's little things to enjoy along the way. That is what's missing here. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Exactly. Trusting to provide. Spirit, this is my divine intervention, but like, this is a card of protection. Absolutely. Do you trust us? We have things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay. So we just talked about a drastic change at that. That is another continuous message. The good news is drastic change throughout the piles. But I feel like you guys, this is actually the fastest moving one. And I feel like that's why they're like, hold on tight. This is about to get a little chaotic. That's why they want so much peace within you and so much surety within you, and what your end goal looks like, and the capability, the confidence, and being able to figure out the in-between, that it doesn't shake you or you don't lose focus within that. Okay? They don't want you to lose focus, because things can happen so fast at a blink of an eye that you have not been able to process any of it, take any of it in. What just happened is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Okay? Bottom of the deck, look, short journey. Oh my gosh. Horse, short journey. I was just talking about that. You guys got it. Pile 3, you guys will have to come back and keep me posted with this. It's going to be very different. That's why they're leaving it very vague and very open, because it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like whatever came to mind first for each of you is what they're talking about. You know exactly what it is. It's something, you've got your eye on it. Eye on the prize. That's exactly it. That's what they're talking about, okay? It's coming so fast, you won't be able to process. They need you as ready as possible, okay? We have, you will be shown the way, light at the end of the tunnel, keep following your true north. What feels right to you, your intuition, keep following that, okay? Because you're on the money. You guys are right. We have lighthearted, carefree time, having more fun. You guys will get a break after everything speeds up for a bit in order to get you where you're going super fast, like plane speed. Once you get there, you'll have a little bit of downtime to take it all in and to enjoy it. Enjoy your life, enjoy your finances, whatever it is. For all of you, it will be different. You will have time to take it all in once you get to where you're going, okay? More fun, getting to take a deep breath. The chaos will all be good chaos and just life being fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, the chaos will be good in the future, okay? Successfully overcoming a problem. Bridging the gap between A and B. You are at A, we're getting you to B. It's a quantum leap. I've gotten this in the very last reading for pile 3, I think, talked about a quantum leap. Okay, so they're clarifying this for you. That's why there is like a lot of missing in between pieces. It's because it's a quantum leap, A to B. The in-between is like a split second. That's why we don't have much of that filler space. You get what I'm saying? Okay. We have meeting with a stranger could be important, and it was stuck to karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay. So maybe in the past you were met with people based off of your energy or even your karma, but meeting people who weren't in alignment with you. And I feel like here part of your change does involve meeting one person or one or two people, and it's a very soon change with this quarter moon here, or crescent moon. But I feel like this next person is the good karma. We are talking about the good news. This is talking about good karma. You have done the work, you've applied yourself, you have done what needed to be done in order for you to change the energetic wave of what you're putting out. You get what I'm saying? Therefore, you're going to get a different response. You may meet someone soon who is absolutely meant to be there, okay? And you may be a little timid to trust based off of your past experiences with people. But they're clarifying you ahead of time, if you haven't already met this person, that this stranger, work partner, romantic, platonic, take what applies, this stranger is good karma. You have earned this type of connection, and that person has earned a connection with you as well, okay? You guys should be in each other's lives in the best way. It's a good thing, okay? You're going from A to B, pile 3, okay? That is the good news. You guys are ready, even though you feel like you need to study a little more, or do a little more research, or practice a little bit. No, they're saying you've practiced enough, okay? They're saying you're ready. And anytime you feel like you're stutter stepping or you're unsure, they're going to make sure they're showing you the way. Trust us to help and provide for you, because we will. Bottom of the deck, we have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Alrighty, some more good news. Who doesn't like receiving? You guys will be receiving a gift. It could be in the form of this like quantum leap. It could be money. It could be this connection. It could be opportunities. Take what applies. Regardless, you guys have a gift, and that is, again, more good news. You guys have quite a lot of change happening. This was the biggest pile, and this pile did get a little bit deeper than the others, but it was well worth it. You guys have such a big reward, and you guys, this is happening a lot faster, okay? So hold on tight, be ready, don't psych yourself out, okay, pile 3? That is what I have for you today. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if today's messages did resonate for you, and I will be back soon with another reading. Bye-bye.